What's going on? What is happening? I don't know. But I hope you guys are having a good one. I see Ma is here. Fuzzy Falcon is here. Whoop whoop. We got the Fuzzy Falcon. So yeah, you guys, 302. We're on 302. We're gonna get to 356. It's gonna happen. Man, that's a lot of days in a row. Yeah, it's a lot more than 600 packs, you guys. A lot more than 600 packs that we've cracked. It's crazy when you think about it. It's nuts. It's absolutely bonkers. Um, and what's even more bonkers to me is that we've got a few subscribers. So thank you so much for being here. It's great to have you with us. And yeah, we're going to be cracking a couple of packs here. We got Foundations versus Edge of Eternities today. For your viewing pleasure. And yeah, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna get right into it. I'm not even gonna stand on ceremony or anything. We're not even gonna wait for Snoop. Well, who needs that guy anyway? So yeah, we'll crack a Foundations and an Edge of Eternities. These are two of my absolute favorite sets, and the play boosters are great. The cards are great. The artwork is great. It's great. They're both great. It's great, right? Which is great. Which is also great. So I'm thinking we're gonna open the Foundations and then go to Flavor Town with Edge of Eternities. So, what do you guys think? Is the Foundations gonna beat the Edge of Eternities today, or what are we gonna have? What's gonna happen? Who's got a line on it? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody know what's gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna happen. I get a feeling that the Foundations is gonna kick it. We'll see. We'll see though. Oh, cool. Cool art card. Right? You got the Soul Shackled Zombie by Deanne Franco. Shackled Soul. Actually, we pulled that card the other day, I think, like 2 days ago, or Summit. Runaway Together. We got this in the last Foundations pack too. It's very common. Grandpa Hillbilly, what up, Hillbilly? Nice to see you. It's been a while. Glad to have you on the show. So yeah, choose two target creatures controlled by different players. You return those creatures to the owner's hands. I mean, it's pretty simple. This is my least favorite artwork of the Runaway Together. My favorite, still, I think, would be the one from Bloomborough with the frog and the rabbit on the little boat. Felidar Savior. This is classic right here. 4 cost 2/3 cat beast. You got a lifelink cat. And when it enters, you put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures you control. It's an excellent card. Oh, don't worry about it. It's nice to have you here, Hillbilly. I mean, I love having you here. So I know I do my stream at the same time as a lot of people. 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It seems like a very common time to start, but it's the only time I have. So thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Anyway, Felidar Savior, this is a key piece for your cat life gain deck. Obviously, being a 4 cost 2/3 life gain that gives +1/+1s as it comes in. It's pretty darn good. Most people will play this in their cat deck. Gnarlid Colony, 2 cost 2/2, kicker 3. If this creature was kicked, it enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample. So, I mean, again, with another kind of staple card there, little green beast, you can get all the value out of this pretty easily. It's a good one. Macabre Waltz. That's what I love about Foundations. There's just so many classic, really good classic cards that are useful, right? I mean, you could even use this 2 cost, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand, and then discard a card. I don't like discarding, but if you got a couple things in your graveyard and you want them back, I mean, this does it for pretty cheap. Involuntary employment, one of the best red takeover for the turn kind of cards. 4 cost, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, gains haste until end of turn, and create a treasure token. So that's pretty fun to smack people with their own beasties. I mean, for me though, if you're playing red, you might be playing red blue, and you could just play a 4 cost like copy or takeover spell entirely and just do it for more than the turn. But this is pretty cool still. And I love the artwork on this one. It's kind of like Thanos and the stones, right? All the stones, he's like putting them in his dragonly hand. It's kind of cool. Gold Vein Pick. Useful, useful, useful. 2 cost artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, which is nice. And then whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you create a treasure token. Just so good for creating those treasure tokens. Slap it on something with flying and get your artifacts on the board. Pretty cool, right? I like the Gold Vein pick. Inspiring Paladin. Okay, so 3 cost 3/3 during your turn. It has first strike. Again, it's the cost of it is kind of bang on, right? 3/3, and it's first strike during your turn. And also creatures you control with +1/+1s on them have first strike. This is a great card. You know, Hillbilly says, I used Gold Vein pick in a deck today. I'm not surprised, Hillbilly. It's a fantastic card, really. I mean, just an excellent piece of equipment. But yeah, this Inspiring Paladin's really good too. Giving all your +1/+1 creatures first strike on your turn. It's just good. It's just good. And itself too. Like, yeah, it's a good card. Cheap to put out for what you do with it. Dwinin Giltleaf Dean or Dane. 4 cost 3/4 with reach, so value is there. Reach is always nice, always welcome. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1, so it's right in line with what you're trying to do with green elves. Whenever Dwinin attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking elf you control. The only problem with this card is that it's a legendary creature, right? Because then you can't have 2 on the board. But excellent card, really, all on its own. Thank you, Fuzzy Falcon. Yeah, this has been a solid pack all the way through. I don't think there's been a bad card yet. Tatyova Benthic Druid, once again, decent card. 5 cost 3/3 with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you gain 1 life and draw a card. This is an excellent card draw engine as well as a life gain engine. I mean, it's green and blue, so you know, you're probably not so much after that life gain as you are after the card draw on this one. But I love this card. It's fantastic. Getting you as many cards as you can near like the end game, right? Like that's when you really want to start getting extra cards back in your hand. You've probably played through quite a bit of what you've got. You need to start replenishing. This can help you do that. Diregraph Ghoul, 1 cost 2/2, and it enters tapped. Well, I mean, for a 1-drop on your first turn, this isn't bad. Otherwise, not the best, but on your, yeah, I mean, it enters tapped, right? So take it with a grain of salt. It does put a 2/2 on the board for 1, right? So on your first turn, this is fantastic. Any other time, it's okay. Like, you'd probably almost rather have 2 drops that, you know, are bigger or something that do something interesting. But again, first turn, hard to beat. And with the Ajani's Pride Mate, just the hits keep on coming, you guys. 2 cost 2/2. Here's your perfect life gain cat deck card, other than, you know, well, there's a few other staples, but this is a super staple for cat life gain. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's great. It works really well with the Felidar. So yeah, go to town with your cats. Cats and elves and a little bit of zombies seem to be what we're working with today. Oh, time stop. Useful, useful, useful. I mean, it's very specifically useful, right? So you can use this like to end someone else's turn or your turn. What this is really good for, if you don't know, there's cards that you can have in your hand that during your end step, you lose the game. This can give you an extra turn while holding on to one of those cards. That's what this is for, really. That's in my opinion the thing that this is best for, is just ending that turn before you lose the game. And then you get another round, you get another try. Hopefully you can use that thing that you're pumping with, that get rid of it before you lose the game on the next go around. Time stop. Excellent card, really cool. And I love the artwork on this one too. Just so neat. Anyway, that's potential card of the day. Exsanguinate. You got an X and 2 sorcery. Each opponent loses X life and you gain life equal to the life lost this way. This is just vampires galore. This is what you want in your vampire deck. 100%. I mean, it's really good. Play it, you know, mid game, late game, whatever you want. It's a great card, and in foil, it's just beautiful. She's just like sucking all the blood out of this guy. She doesn't even have to she doesn't even have to bite him. It's just floating out of this poor guy. Is that another vampire that she's I think she's doing some vampire cannibalism there. And we got a foil Windscarred Crag. Little Boros enters tapped life gain card. It's, yeah, I don't really play with these. Um, well, that's not exactly true. Actually, I think I have one of these in my Angel deck, but it's, oh no, I don't actually. The white green one's the best one of these if you're doing life gain for the most part, right? But hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, thanks there, Hillbilly. Nice time stop indeed. That was definitely the best card of the pack. Well, if you're, I mean, it's super specific though, right? So I think like actually some of these cards are definitely like in general more useful, in more decks. Like this one's super useful. The elf really good. Inspiring paladin useful. The gold vein pick is useful all around. We can't make that card of the day though. But yeah, I mean, it was a great pack. Great pack. Nice art in there too. Okay, let's see if we can beat that pack with an Edge of Eternities play booster. You know what? I said that Foundations was probably going to win. We got the time stop. Hillbilly says his favorite's the elf. I'm assuming you're talking about the Dwinin. Were you talking about the Dwinin, or were you talking about? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That other one's a merfolk, so never mind. For some reason, I thought it was an elf. Anyway, let's see if the Edge of Eternities can beat that pack. Hillbilly says yes. It was the Dwinin. Was his favorite of the pack. Okay, these come in order, so we don't have to do anything. Exosuit Savior. I love the artwork on this one. I mean, the value is there. I just don't think people play this one much. Return up to one other target permanent you control to its owner's hand. So what you're looking to do there is, bounce something back to your hand so you can use the ETB effect once again on its way back in. Maybe you're bouncing something that has warp, so you get to use it twice, kind of thing. Exosuit Savior, pretty cool, nice art, and a fun card, but not super awesome. Fungal Colossus, 7 cost, 5/5 Fungus Beast. He's a fungi. And this spell costs X less to cast, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. So, of course, if you're playing a lot of like non-basics, maybe this comes in pretty cheap for a 5/5. Otherwise, I don't think you're really playing this. I think most people aren't playing Fungal Colossus, but who knows? Maybe you could build around it. I don't know why you would build around this common card, but you can try. Caveron Skywarden, 5 cost, 4/5. He's got reach, of course, always good to have reach. At the beginning of your end step, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. What up, Resborg? How you doing? How you doing, man? Caveron Skywarden. Not bad, not bad. Graveblade Heavy. 4 cost, 3/4. As long as you control an artifact, this creature gets +1/+0 and has Death Touch. So pretty good. Pretty good. Right? I mean, it's not awesome, but for a 3/4, it gets +1/+0 and Death Touch if you have artifacts on the board, so it's good. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Divert Disaster. 2 cost instant. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. If they do, you create a land or token. So you get something out of this anyways. You know what? There's nothing worse than like playing a counter spell that you can pay 2 to cancel and not getting anything out of it, right? Somebody cancels it. Oh, it's like, oh, boo earns. Well, at least with this one, you get a land or token. So, I mean, not bad. You put this in your hand, or I mean, so in your deck, in place of. There's a couple of others that I would probably put that in place of. Banishing Light, great card. 3 cost. When this enchantment enters exile, target non-land permanent opponent controls until the enchantment leaves the battlefield. This is classic right here. I mean, there's a few different cards that do the exact same thing for the exact same amount of mana, and they all are good. I mean, it's not bad. You can't say it's a bad card. It does what you want it to do. And I mean, you can remove enchantments, but I find a lot of people aren't focused on that at all these days. Chrome Companion. When I did the pre-release of this set, which seems long ago now, when I did the pre-release, I actually ended up with a whole play set of these guys. It was quite fun. I used them because of the play set, but they're not that great. It's a 2/1 for 2. When it becomes tapped, you gain 1 life. So pretty good if it's in a cat deck, but it's a dog, so it doesn't really work so well. Dog decks are hard to build, but this makes you want to do it. You pay 2, tap it, put target card from your graveyard to the bottom of its owner's library. I can't pet that dog. I cannot pet that dog. Scoochity, scoochity, scoochity. Give me shaky paw, shake a paw, shake up. Oh, good dog. Good dog. Boopy on the snoot. Boop the snoot. Chrome Companion. Steel Swarm Operator. Robot Soldier. Kind of looks like one of them bugs, but he's actually a robot. 2 cost 1/1 flying, and you can tap it to add 1 and use that only to cast artifact spells. You could tap it to add 2 and use it only to cast activated abilities of artifact sources, which is, I mean, very specific, but works in artifact decks surprisingly well. Um, but I mean, still, it didn't make the cut for my Donatello deck, mainly because of flavor and because I think I only have like 1 of these. I don't know. It's kind of a cool card, though. I like it. Vault Guard Trooper. 5 cost 5/5, so all the value is on the face. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, you may discard your hand, and if you do, you draw 2 cards. Well, you do that when you got 1 card in hand, and then you draw 2. So why not, right? And it's a 5/5 for 5, so you're not really losing anything giving it a try. Cavu Soldier. I don't know who's playing it, though. Rayblade Trooper, 3 cost 2/2 human soldier. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, which is nice. Whenever a non-token creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token, which is nice. I mean, it's nice. You don't get multiples, right? But at least you get 1. And you can warp it in for 2, so you're putting a +1/+1 on there on something, right? Pretty decent. Rayblade Trooper. Uh, I feel like, I mean, they could have made it 2, and it would have probably been a rare. If it cost 2, right? It would be a rare. But I think that it's pretty much bang on for like the value in today's Magic. Hemosymbic Might, 1 cost 1/1. This is cool. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, another target creature you control gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is this creature's power. So you want to pump this thing up, and then you want to tap it somehow, and probably attacking, and then give something else another huge bump, right? So you definitely play this in your green landfall giant creatures deck. But is there room in your green landfall giant creatures deck for this? Being a 1 cost, you're probably playing the Chocobo, Zaz's Chocobo instead, right? So I mean, there's maybe a place for Hemosymbic Might. Ooh, Entropic Battlecruiser, sweet. Oh, that's wicked. Look at that. 4 cost, spacecraft, and you got to station it for anything. So it's 4 to get on the board, which isn't bad. Then you station it for 1, and whenever opponent discards a card, they lose 3 life. This is fantastic. Oh, you're gonna mill people, and you're gonna have some fun. Flying and Death Touch, once you get the 8 on there, so whenever this spacecraft attacks, each opponent discards a card. Each opponent who can't loses 3 life. They lose life anyways. This is so crazy. This has got to be card of the day right here. What a nice card. And it looks gorgeous too. I don't think I have this yet. Probably going in the binder, but I might find a way to use it. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, actually that would go really well in my Rotten Mouth Viper deck, because there's definitely discards happening. Oh, that's gross. Yes, I think that I might put that in the Rotten Mouth Viper deck. Very cool. Probably card of the day. Caveron Turbo Drone is the foil, 3 cost 2/3. This is a decent little card. You tap it, and target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains haste till end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. So it's not fantastic, but if you're doing some kind of theme, like little robots or something, this could be pretty fun to use. So again, like, I don't know. I mean, you could use this for good effect. The haste is what you're after, right? So I mean, this would be good if you were playing red and black Rotten Mouth Viper. You bring in the Viper, and you can make it attack, and then it triggers a couple times. You got the roaming throne out there 4 times. Oh my god. Anyway, let's move along. We've got a mountain, and we've got a lander token with a robot on the back. So, two decent, cool, rare cards, potential cards of the day. Special mention to the Dwinin. Actually, special mention. I think we'd have to say Foundations was pack of the day because like just good cards all through. Everything useful, everything usable, except for maybe this art token. But in the end, I believe that the Edge of Eternities kind of takes the cake. Time Stop is a cool card. It's really good, excellent card, very specific use, right? But I mean, for advanced players, Time Stop is a dream. It's fantastic. Yeah, you're here right at the end, Snoop. Nice to see you, buddy. But yeah, we got the Entropic Battlecruiser from our EOE pack, and that is your card of the day. Just checking to make sure. Okay, that's not a scratch. Those were just dusts. Foundations was edged out, even though it was, I think it was pack of the day. Edge of Eternities produced the card of the day. Entropic Battlecruiser. Huh. All right, you guys. What do you think about that? Hope you enjoyed today's Smith Stack Pack a Day Habit, episode 302 in a row. We're going to get to that 365 mark and then some because I want to make sure that we don't like stop and then suddenly someone looks back and counts them up and we don't have enough days. We're probably going to do 370. So, thanks again for watching. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and on the weekends between the hours of 1 and 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm your host, Adam, and we'll be back tomorrow at 7. See you all. See you all then. Have a good night. Bye-bye now.